years. I love you for 1,000 more. And all along I believed I would find you. Time has brought your heart to me. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I love you for 1,000 more.
Jordan, we did it. I love you. I'll always remember the first time we met. We matched on Hinge, and I remember I rolled my eyes, but also felt intimidated when I saw your profile bio said senders only. You hugged me on our first date at Hodad's, as if it wasn't our first time meeting. I tried hard to hide the shock behind my mask. My favorite part of the night followed several hours after, filled with effortless conversation, which unexpectedly was the start of the beginning of our lives together. While we share several first and special moments, I've struggled trying to pinpoint when exactly I knew you were the one. Like the time I thought I made the mistake of throwing you right to the family on my brother's 22nd party, which involved a lot of alcohol and a dad whose goal was to make everyone throw up. I love how you interacted with them and accepted the challenge. I love how you're always willing to help me, like the time you were really sick, yet came to block traffic and took over changing my tire when it was flat. I fell in love with your interest in surprising me with dates, especially when it's as simple as the time we sat on the beach with a bottle of wine, cheese, and crackers until 1 a.m. We can't forget when you took care of me without hesitation, when I had my most embarrassing moment at the coffee shop on the way to your first swap party. It's these little things you do that make me fall more and more in love with you. You are my best friend, my biggest supporter, the love of my life, and much more. You're the person I am most eager to run and tell every detail of everything that happens when we're apart. You are my safe space, where my busy mind finds tranquility and leadership I trust. You are the only one who could convince me to send it down one of the first, probably last, and scariest water slides I've ever been down on in my life. I love that you never fail to find a way to fix things or get a job done. You are the person I turn to when faced with adversity, because your intelligence and advice is exactly what I need. The way you show up as a partner, supportive and lovingly, makes me believe without question that God sent you for me to not only individually but as a team conquer anything this life will throw at us. Thank you for choosing me as I am, wholeheartedly, after countless mood swings, constant reassurance, and stupid arguments. You never gave up on me. Today is not the beginning of you and I. It is a 1 in a million memories I intend to create beside you throughout our lives. I'm looking forward to starting a family with you, to see you become an amazing father, and to who we become together. I'm looking forward to slow mornings and growing old with you and all the hardships in between. I promise to trust God and His plan for our future. I promise to always help you, find things right in front of you, to love you unconditionally, even when you heel hook or guillotine me. I vow to see our challenges as opportunities to grow stronger and as a chance to learn more about who we are. I promise to always send it with you, and I vow to make trust and forgiveness my default mode. I vow to make our marriage a priority because we deserve each other, to always extend grace and patience. I vow to love and support the man you are today, the husband you'll be tomorrow, and the person you strive to become. I love you fiercely and passionately with everything I have to offer as your wife. So, Jordan, I choose you today tomorrow, and for all the rest of our days.
Thank you. The very moment I met you in that burger restaurant 4 years ago, I knew my life had changed. Your gorgeous green eyes captured my heart, and I instantly knew I had met the woman God had planned for me. Strengthened by our love for God, our shared morals, and our cherished family values, we have built a relationship based on trust and respect. Your loyalty and unwavering support have been my guiding light, and I am so grateful for the love we share. Today, I stand before you to make my lifelong promises. I vow to love you passionately and unconditionally for the rest of my life. I promise to always be your best friend, your protector, and your warrior. I promise to always be your biggest supporter and to continue to encourage you to achieve your dreams. For the rest of my life, I will hold you in the highest regard, loving you and respecting you in all that we do. I pledge to honor and adore you, to always put you first, and to protect our love with everything I have. You are my greatest gift, my love, and my life. Amanda, with all that I am and all that I will become, I promise to love, honor, and cherish you, now and forever.
Thank you.
Hey, just don't mind the phone, right? Exactly. So hi everyone, I'm Lacey, Amanda's little sister, and of course, Jordan's worst nightmare. Just saying. I want to start off by saying congrats to the happy couple. I'm thankful to have watched you guys grow as a team these past few years, and I'm even more thankful to witness the love shared here tonight. I've truly never seen my sister happier since Jordan entered her life. To be completely transparent, I was a little iffy about Jordan at first until one day my sister and I were FaceTiming. We were talking about their relationship, and she started crying happy tears in the middle of explaining to me that Jordan makes her feel so safe, so secure, and that she just knows her and Jordan could get through absolutely anything together. As I was holding back my own happy tears, it was at that moment I realized just how happy she was with him, and I couldn't ask for anything better for her. And after hearing those vows, I know for sure they are meant for each other.
What happened when I came up, I definitely need more energy. So I come from Australia, live there right now, I spend a lot of time with the Kiwis, and I know the Maori can get pretty loud, but I hear we got a lot of Chamorros in the crib tonight. And I know we have a lot of police officers in the house too. California's finest. I think y'all gotta keep an eye on her family over here, the way they sound. They're going crazy over here. No, but so I've known Jordan for 16 years now, and that's a long time. I think when he asked me to be his best man, the first thing I said is, how long can my roast be? And I think he got a little nervous about that. But if you hung out with Jordan before, or been in a room with Jordan and myself, you know that he can argue about anything. And that boy will go for hours about any topic. And they usually end the same way. He always goes, all right, bro, I can still choke you out right now, though. I had enough of those, and I realized I needed some bigger friends, and I met Winnie. And if y'all haven't met Winnie, he was on the stage as one of the groomsmen. He looks like Wesley Snipes meets Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. And I knew I was good when I met him. But then Jordan just keeps getting more wide. Every time I come back, dude is just bigger. But I'll reel it in. I did want to say a few just true words. And when you asked me to give this speech, one thing really resonated, and what I've learned is oftentimes we don't say the things that we mean the most to those who we love the most. And there are a few things that I want to say about Jordan, and I think much of you will know this about him already. The first thing is about passion. Jordan and I have spoken a lot about this growing up, and I truly believe that passion drives excellence. And if you know Jordan, you know that he's found a way to excel at everything he does. I think what he does today with his career as a SWAT officer, as well as serving in the police department, is a true testament to that. And it's clear that he really puts his mind and heart to everything. The other thing, though, that I've learned just from watching how Jordan navigates these lives right now is consistency. And I hear a lot about some of the vows that were shared today, and I realized consistency builds trust. And Amanda, when I heard your vows today, you spoke a lot about the consistency that Jordan shows in your relationship. And when I was in Nashville for Jordan's bachelor party, I took a moment to speak to each of the men that surround him today, because they see him in a light that I never did. And one thing that was consistent, number one, he still does this flex but not flex look. Walk around like that. But the other piece is the way that he shows up every day for the people he cares about. And I was speaking with Ryan, one of his colleagues, and Ryan told me that Jordan, even in the SWAT team, is a leader that they'll all follow. And that sat with me, because SWAT, that's the leaders of leaders. And it realized to me that Jordan, the way that you live your life with passion, consistency, and humility has made you a leader amongst leaders. And that last piece is humility that I want to talk about. And I'll use it as a moment to brag on my boy, because he'll never tell you. But if you didn't know, Jordan was a state champion 100-meter dash runner. He broke the state record for rushing yards in a season. College athlete, jumped out of an airplane 80 times. Jiu-jitsu blue belt, won multiple tournaments, and has arthritis before 30. Not all that. Purple belt, my fault, I gotta keep up. But in seriousness, he does these amazing accomplishments and is so humble about them. And I think what's often overlooked is with humility also comes this ability to listen with patience. And I've seen Jordan develop this ability to listen with patience over the years, and I think that's going to make him an incredible husband and an incredible father.
Yeah.
So, Amanda, I want to say just a few things to you. Since I've met you, the first time we met, she pulled me into her athletic training office and told me that I also had early onset arthritis. So I realized she keeps it real. But I feel everything I just shared about Jordan, you already know. And I heard you say it in some of your vows. I truly believe that Jordan will love you with passion. He will support you with consistency. And he'll lead your family as it grows. And I know that he'll continue to be a humble husband and father as I move forward. And if he's not, I'm one call away from calling Winnie. You know? And the last thing I do want to say a few words for you, Jordan, too. And I wrote these ones down just because hard to remember. June 12th, 2020 will forever be the hardest day of our lives. My mother and my father lost a son. Tyler, you and me lost a brother. I know if Ryan was here today, he'd say something like, "Congratulations, Cuddy. You better treat him right, or I'm on your head, boy. I'm gonna squabble up right now." Although Ryan isn't with us today, I know he's looking down on us with a smile. Be sure you smile back. I always say, shine bright for Ryan. I look at you now and I can't help but notice that your shine just doubled. Cheers to both of you. I love you.